it's Terry Stewart, Independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Welcome to another fun tutorial. So today I'm going to share how to make a gift card holder, but it's a pocket card and it has a tag. It's really cool, but it's really simple. And so if you need a last minute gift, there's still gift giving going on here, I'd like to share this with you. So I'm going to turn the camera away. Turn the camera. If you get sick, look away because the camera is moving now. And anybody who has been here before knows that you see my ceiling, my big light, and then my big head before you see my workspace. Okay, so there you should be able to see my workspace, the current catalog that just has a few more days left. January 4th is the last day to order from this catalog, and the products I'm using today come from this. So, and there's some things that are in this catalog that, because they're retiring, they're reduced price. But the thing I'm using today is this Boughs of Holly DSP. I really have enjoyed it. I love the patterns, very festive. And I mean, you have these greeneries, you have poinsettias, and then you have some other like trees. So we're using this tree pattern and this stripe pattern today, as well as this stamp set, this Brightest Glow stamp set. We're going to be using 'Tis the Season and a Merry Christmas. Now, I did use a piece of glimmer paper, and let me see. It's in this catalog, but it doesn't really matter because it's sold out. You know, here we go. This glimmer specialty paper, it's on page 31. And I am using a piece of that, this evergreen color glimmer paper. But if you snoozed, you lose. You didn't get it. Sorry. So sad. I have it. You don't. But I have a little bit of it left. So the card, I don't have it because I gave it away. I gave a gift card for Christmas because they're the perfect gift. You know, you give somebody something, they can go choose what they want or have a meal. Can't remember which I put that, which card I put in this, but this is the pieces. So here's my envelope. I took a stylish shape die cut. Where are my, oh, here, I was going to show you. So these are the stylish shapes, and they're in the annual catalog. They are not retiring. I hope they don't retire. We won't know until April when the retiring list came in. But I used this one, the biggest one on this side, stylish shapes. Love it, love it. I've been using that a lot. So there's my die cut, basic white. Then I have a piece of that glimmer paper that's gone, retired, and that is 1.5 inches by 4.25 inches. And there's my metric friends. I'm going to post all the measurements at my blog at stampinghair.blogspot.com after this live. If you're watching on replay, you can check below. There's a link to the blog post where I'll have all the measurements and ingredients I used. This is a piece of that DSP, that Boughs of Holly. So this one has the trees, and you can see there's a variety of colors. So I'm going to use a soft succulent and the evening evergreen. And this is 4.25 by 4.5. And then you can see on the other side, it just has some green. But I'm going to use the tree side because this is kind of a festive card. And I have a piece of soft succulent that's 2 5/8 by 5.5, and I scored a 1/2 inch at the bottom. Can you see that? I hope you can see that score. I don't have my, I was going to show you how I cut it, but I didn't bring my trimmer over, so I'll explain that. And then another piece of that Boughs of Holly DSP, the stripe piece, and that's 2.5 by 4 7/8. And on the reverse side, it has this beautiful pattern. Now, you can use either side. I'm using this stripe pattern for my card. And then we have a piece of white cardstock, 4 by 5.25, and a piece of soft succulent that's 4.25 by 5. So basically, this is a 1/4 sheet of cardstock. And for my metric friends, that's 10.5 centimeters by 14.9 centimeters. So let me kind of dry fit things and you'll understand what I have done here, even though I don't have a sample, because I used it for Christmas gift giving. So let me peel all these pieces away. All right, so we're going to start with our quarter sheet. We're going to take our DSP and do 4 1/4. I'm going to adhere that just on the sides and across the bottom so it forms a pocket. We're going to decorate the top of our pocket with this piece of glimmer paper. Oops. We're going to stamp on this label, this Stylish Shapes die cut, and that creates the outside of our card, and then the gift card slips into that pocket. Now I've made this tag, so how I did that, like I said, I forgot to bring my paper trimmer over here, so I'm just going to describe it. Now this is metric, these little squares, so it might not work out so well. So just about for 1/4 inches I used my grid and went down 2 and over 2, and I pencil marked beep beep, and then I stuck that onto my paper trimmer. Pretend that this dark line is the cutting guide. I stuck the 2 pencil marks, and then I chopped off the corner, and I did the same for this. So for Imperial, it's a 1/4 inch, two blocks over and then 2 blocks down, a pencil mark at 2 blocks over and a pencil mark at 2 blocks down. Put that into your trimmer, put the marks on the cutting groove, chop it off, and that gives you your tag. So it looks for our metric friends that it's just about 3 centimeters. It's the same type of deal. It's close, but anyway, you get the gist. And I did that for the cardstock too. And then I scored a 1/2 inch on the bottom, and that would be 1 centimeter for our metric friends. So let's get some stamping done, and this white piece is the back, so we'll stamp something on that too. So the stamp sets, oh yeah, what stamp sets am I using? Peaceful Deer. I'm using these trees, these clumps of 2 trees and this one single tree. And then for the front, the 'Tis the Season and the Merry Christmas. And this is also retiring. So, I mean, this is from the mini catalog. This is in the annual. So, all right, let's bring in inks. I'm using Soft Succulent and Evening Evergreen. And the first thing I'm going to stamp is my Stylish Shapes. So, I'm going to do those in Soft Succulent. Well, actually, before I do that, let me stamp my 'Tis the Season, which I have not. Oh, yes, I did. I put it on a block. Look at me being prepared. So my 'Tis the Season in Evening Evergreen. And I'm going to try to get this centered. So wish me luck, because I don't have my head over where I'm stamping. That looks about right. Yes, perfect. Okay. And then Soft Succulent. I'm going to do the trees. So I got a clump of 2 trees and a clump. So these are taller trees and these are the shorter trees, and I'm putting the shorter trees on the left hand side, and I want them to be straight up and down. So let's see if I can do that. Nice, nice. Now I'm going to bring in my Post-it note, because these trees are too long. See, they just will not fit. They're too tall. So what I decided to do was I'm going to use a Post-it note to mask just where that edging is. I'm going to cover that with my Post-it note. I'm going to shove my, like that. And then I'm going to put these trees right there. So I'm masking the bottom part of my die cut. Looks just like that was meant. Nobody will ever know that that tree was too tall for that. So the next thing I'm going to, oh, you know what? while I have this out, let me stamp on my envelope, because I do like to dress up my envelopes. I am going to use these taller trees here, and I'm going to stick them, some trees right down here on the edge. So now my envelope is a little decorated, not a lot, just a little. That's how I like it. Okay, so let's bring back Evening Evergreen, and I'm going to stamp this large tree from the Peaceful Deer. So I'm going to ink this all up, and this is a photopolymer, so I can look through and make sure that it's inked evenly. And I'm going to stamp right in the middle, so the gift card will cover this up. So it'll be like a little surprise when they remove the gift card, that they'll see this Christmas tree there. There. Nice. Okay. And then on the back of this, so this is going to be layered on top of this cardstock. And on the back side, I wanted to put the Merry Christmas. And this just fits in there, just fits across. Let's see. Let's get it. All right, here we go. Wish me luck that it's going to be straight. I think I need some luck. Straight enough. I'm probably the only one who knows it's a little bit downhill, but that's fine. Oh, and while we have all this out, here's the back piece, and I think I'm going to use this tall tree and stamp on the back. Now, I did not take a sentiment from my stamp set. Maybe, should I personalize it? Should I use one of these? I think I'm just going to leave this, and I can write a personal note when I'm giving my gift card. So that is all the stamping. Now we can start assembling. So I'm going to bring in my bone folder, and where this score line is, I'm going to fold that up and just crisp that up and put on my DSP. So let me get this glued in, and I'll show you how it holds the gift card. Yeah, I don't know who got the original from this. I did give several gift cards, especially my nieces and nephews. They love to go get their, Dunkin' or Starbucks. I think I gave Chipotle, Dunkin', a couple other gift cards. One of them may have gotten it. So this is the tag, and then this is how the gift card sits on that tag. So this little half-inch, 1 centimeter ledge holds the gift card. All right, let's get the rest of the card assembled. So there's our front, there's our quarter sheet. And remember, I'm only doing the edges. So I'm going down one side, across the bottom, and along the other side. Now, I think on my original one I used tear and tape, but this glue is pretty sturdy. So then just line up the right and left sides in the bottom, and that piece should just fit in there. Maybe there we go. And this glimmer paper is just going to go right across that top of the DSP. And so I want to make sure that it's adhered. Now, not above the DSP, but right in line with the DSP. So that's good. And push that down. And then on the back side, we can put our backing. Now, this is an optional piece. I do like to write a personal note, and given that the cardstock, the tag, is a little bit darker, the soft succulent, This white is a nice liner, so you can either stamp a sentiment or write a personal note. But this tree ties in with that tree, ties in with the trees on the front. And so I'm going to bring in this shimmery gold, this quarter shimmery gold. This is also from the annual catalog. And I need 10.5 centimeters or 4.25. So I need to just lay this across, and I'll snip it on with my snips. There we go. And now I am going to bring in my tear and tape, and I want to just run it basically in the center. So I'm just eyeballing this up. I could measure it, but I'm not going to be doing that. So I burnish it because it makes it easier to lift the covering of the tear and tape off. And now lay the shimmery, it's gold. Houston, we have a problem. Let's see. Get that laid down. All right, second try, right? This is going to work. Just like that. Okay. I do have a little bit of unraveling, so I'm just going to snip that off. I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back of my die cut. I love dimensionals. If you guys have watched me before, you know that I am a big fan of dimensionals. I just love the depth and the interest it brings to a project. Now, not so much. I don't love these covers so much. They are a pain. Not only to remove, I mean, I don't think it takes a few seconds to remove them. It just seems like they migrate all over your house. No matter how you try to corral them, there's an issue. And then just center this right and left, top, bottom. Here we go. And then bring back the tag. So put your card down, your gift card down on that little folded up piece. Slide it in. And there you go. Now, I may or may not have had a pull at the top. I can't remember. Like I said, I gave that away. But if you wanted to do a pull, let me see if I can do one real quick. Put my glue away. Get my hole punch. Let's see. There's a hole punch. And so let's see if I can eyeball this. About there. There's a hole. And then bring over our ribbon. And we'll need about that much. Looks that much. That looks about right. I'm going to cut this at an angle so I can get it easier through the hole. And come in this way. So take those points through that hole. Grab them on the other side if you can get it through. Yeah, so this might be an issue. Okay, let's start over. Take our ribbon with the points together. Stick them through the hole together. Pull them through. Voila! Pull that up through. There we go. So now our tag has a pull. Put our card, our gift card, at the bottom of our tag. So it says the tree. You turn it over. It says Merry Christmas. Very festive. Push this down into the pocket. And then we can trim this ribbon. There we go. All right. Whew. And all those little fuzzes. So there's our gift card holder. festive gift. That didn't take too long. And I think it's beautiful. And I hope you liked it. So remember, this is in the mini catalog that is retiring January 4th. So if there's anything you want out of this, get it before it's gone. Some things are already sold out. What's coming, I'm going to show you, is January 5th, the new minis catalog. Now, I can't show you inside until January 5th, but the mini catalog is coming, and celebration starts January 5th. So it's going to be fun. If you need any of these catalogs, hit me up. I'd be happy to get them out to you. Just send me an email, drop me a message, whatever, whatevs. And yeah, so thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, so you'll be notified the next time I post a fun stamping project. If you're following me on Facebook, make sure you like and follow me so you can see when I am live and stamping. So until next time, remember, oh, look at that. I wonder how much you missed. All right. Until next time. This is a hot mess. Remember, stamping is fun. Bye.